Mr. Lancelotti.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning,
I'm a
sir.
Korean War veteran, and I'm coming out of...
What happens when an 86-year-old Korean War veteran walks into a courtroom over a simple parking ticket and ends up revealing one of the most wild backstories we've ever covered on this channel? We're talking jail time, a 3-pound hammer, a neighborhood feud gone completely sideways, and a judge who can't believe what he's hearing. This man survived the front lines of Korea, spent 30 days behind bars for an altercation with his neighbor, and now he's fighting a parking violation he got while paying restitution for a crime that happened 5 years ago. You literally cannot make this stuff up. Buckle up, because this case has more twists than a courtroom drama, and it's all real. Let's dive in.
hibernation because of this parking ticket. I went downtown to the courthouse to pay my restitution for troubles that I had 5 years ago.
Okay, so right off the bat, we're getting hit with some major context here. This 86-year-old Korean War veteran says he's been hibernating, and honestly, after everything he's been through, can you blame him? But here's where it gets interesting. He's not just here for a parking ticket. He's been paying restitution for 5 years for something that happened with his neighbor. And as a judge is about to reveal, this wasn't just a little disagreement over a fence line or loud music. No, this involved a hammer. Stay with me here, because the details are absolutely unbelievable.
Let me explain something to you. You have been before this court previously. You were here. And when you were here, you were telling me that you had some violations and they were the result of a conflict that you had with your neighbor.
Correct.
And as a result of that conflict, you told me you hit your neighbor with a 5-pound hammer.
3 pound, and I didn't hit him. I sliced the top of his head. He got 1 stitch, and he was out of the hospital in half an hour. It was a joke.
All right.
Hold on. Did he just casually correct the judge on the weight of the hammer he used? It wasn't 5 pounds. Your honor was 3 pounds. Like, that's the important distinction here. And then he says, I didn't hit him. I slight stopped him. Sir, the man needed a stitch. That's not a love tap. But here's the thing. He's genuinely convinced this whole situation was blown out of proportion. He was out of the hospital in half an hour. It was a joke. I don't know about you, but I have so many questions. What could this neighbor have possibly done to provoke an 80-something-year-old veteran to grab a hammer? Drop your theories and comments.
At any rate, you did strike your neighbor with a 3-pound hammer.
Yeah, because him and his...
As a result of that, you were charged with assault with a dangerous weapon. What happened with that case?
I went to jail for 30 days, and I'm paying restitution since then. A lot of money.
This is where the story takes a much heavier turn. This man, 86 years old, served on the front lines of the Korean War. He's describing being there when they firebombed mountains, watching planes drop leaflets announcing the truce. He came home a hero, lived his entire life without a single mark on his record, and then one conflict with his neighbor lands him in jail for 30 days at his age. And listen to how he describes that experience. The worst thing that can happen to a human being. Terrible, terrible, terrible. He couldn't eat the food. He was sleeping on a lumpy mattress. This is a man who survived war, and he's telling us that jail, even for 30 days, broke something in him. That's heartbreaking, and it really puts this whole situation into perspective.
I know you're a veteran from Korea, right?
Korea was always on the front lines when they signed the truce. After we firebombed the mountain in front of me, we were supposed to attack. But after we firebombed it, plane came over and dropped leaflets and signed a truce.
All right. So you were in Korea. You came back home. You were a veteran. You had problems with your neighbor. As a result of those problems, you actually served time in jail?
30 days. The worst thing that happened to a human being. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
You never had any record of anything?
No record at all. The corporal that came to my house looking for the 3-pound hammer, He found a regular hammer. He said, I got it. He didn't even have the right hammer. It was a joke and a half. And then he did let me put a shirt on.
You admit that you hit him with a hammer, but they convicted you with the wrong hammer.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me get this straight. The police officer came looking for the 3-pound hammer that was allegedly used in this incident, found a completely different hammer, a railroad hammer, and said, I got it, and then they used that as evidence? He got convicted based on the wrong hammer. You can't write this stuff. Folks, this man is sitting here, 86 years old, telling us that the entire case against him was built on evidence that wasn't even the right tool. And yet, he still served 30 days and has been paying restitution for 5 years. The justice system is truly something else sometimes.
How was your time in jail?
How was my time in jail? Terrible. Terrible. Couldn't eat the food. There wasn't food. I sleeping on a lumpy mattress.
How old are you?
86 years old, going on 91. I'm an old man and I'm tired. I have been hibernating. I only come out when it's important.
The last time you were here, you said you're going to hibernate like a squirrel.
And I have been hibernating, right? I don't go out. I'm bipolar. I'm taking Zoloft for problems between the ears.
All right, let's see what you got. Show the ticket to Inspector Quinn.
I had to go to the courthouse downtown, and it was in a hurry, and I couldn't find a parking place, so I parked half on the parking place and half.
What were you doing at the courthouse?
I had to go pay the restitution. Every month I got to pay them $30 for 5 years. I've been paying it.
Inspector Quinn.
Your Honor, how old did you say, 86?
Huh?
86?
Yeah.
Ooh. Your Honor, I don't think I'm going to live to see 86 years old, and everything he's been through, and based on the explanation, he was half in, half out. The city would move to dismiss with a warning.
And that right there is what we love to see. Inspector Quinn stepping up and recognizing that this man has been through enough. Think about it. Mr. Lancelotti was literally at the courthouse to pay his monthly restitution. Couldn't find parking and park half in, half out because he was in a hurry. He's 86 years old. He'd been paying $30 a month for 5 years, and now he's got a parking ticket on top of it? The city doing the right thing here and dismissing this ticket is the bare minimum of compassion. And can we talk about the judge asking if he has any hammers with him? And Mr. Lancelotti just casually says, I got 3 in the car. Legend.
I agree with Inspector Quinn. We're going to give you a break. We're going to dismiss this ticket.
Thank you very much.
You don't have any hammers with you, do you?
Judge, I got 3 upstairs. We'll just pick one like they did already. So,
Thank you for your service to this country. We're proud of your service to this country.
Thank you very much.
And good luck to you. We're thinking of you.
I'm on my way out, but I'm trying to hang in there.
You're not on your way out. Don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. Fight. You're a Federal Hill kid. Keep fighting.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. You're free to go.
Thank you very much.
And there you have it, folks. One of the most unexpectedly moving and downright wild courtroom appearances we've ever covered. Mr. Lancelotti, an 86-year-old Korean War veteran who served on the front lines, came in today for a simple parking ticket. But what we got was so much more. A story of a man who's been through war, who had one unfortunate incident with his neighbor involving a 3-pound hammer, who served 30 days in jail despite having a completely clean record, and who's been paying restitution every single month for the past 5 years. The judge showed compassion today, dismissing the parking ticket and reminding Mr. Lancelotti not to give up, to keep fighting like the Federal Hill kid he is. And honestly, that moment of humanity in the courtroom is exactly why we cover these cases. If this story moved you, surprised you, or just made you shake your head in disbelief, make sure to smash that like button and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Did the court make the right call? Would you still be holding on to 3 hammers? Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another jaw-dropping courtroom breakdown. Until next time,